Hello again, 8th graders. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be going over the third lesson in Chapter 9, 913, and the focus of this lesson is on exterior angles in triangles. So first of all, exterior angles are formed by extending one side of a triangle, and this is the exterior angle theorem for triangles. It states that the measure of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So let's take a look at this diagram to figure out exactly what that's telling us. First of all, in this diagram, you'll see that the bottom of the triangle was extended. So we've extended one side of the triangle, and when we extend that line, it creates a fourth angle on the outside of the triangle. This is an exterior angle. So the measure of this exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two remote interior angles. What does that mean? Remote interior angles. So remote means like far away or at a distance. So looking at this triangle here, the two angles that are farthest away from angle 4 are over here, angles 1 and angle 2. Those are called remote interior angles. And if you add those two angles together, their sum is equal to the measure of the exterior angle. So the equation would look like this. The measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 would be equal to the measure of angle 4. Okay, now we're going to work through some example problems using this exterior angle rule that we just learned. So in example 1, we have angles A and B and C. C is our exterior angle. A and B are our remote interior angles. So we have just learned that if we add the measure of A to the measure of angle B, it will equal the measure of angle C. Now if we substitute in some values, we are told that B is equal to 20 degrees and C is equal to 56 degrees. Using those measures, we can now find the measure of angle A. So A plus 20 degrees equals 56 degrees. Subtract 20 from each side, and we find that the measure of angle A is equal to 36 degrees. Let's move on to our second example. Excuse me. In example 2, again we have angles A, B, and C. Angle A has a measure of 55 degrees. B has a measure of 27 degrees. And it is C that we need to determine in this example. So once again, the sum of the two remote interior angles is equal to the measure of the exterior angle. So if we substitute in our measures for angle A and angle B, we have our equation that we can solve. 55 plus 27 is equal to C. Add those two together, and we find that the measure of angle C is 82 degrees. Okay, on to example 3. We have we have angles A, B, and C. C is still our exterior angle. We're given a little bit of different information here. We are told that the angle adjacent to our exterior angle is 33 degrees, And we are shown that angle A is a right angle, so we know that angle A must be 90 degrees. Our equation setup looks exactly the same. A plus B equals C. Now, if we substitute in the information that we're given, the only measure that we're given really is that angle A is 90 degrees. We do not know the measure of angle B or the measure of angle C. So we're going to have to do a side problem over here to figure out the measure of angle C. We do know that they're adjacent angles, so together C and 33 degrees equals a straight angle, or a straight line, which is 180 degrees. So I'm going to set up 180 minus our 33 degree angle, and that would give me the measure of angle C. If you subtract 180 minus 33, that's 147 degrees, is the measure of our remote exterior angle. Now we can go back to this original equation and solve it. We know our 90 degree angle plus B is going to equal 147 degrees. Now I'm going to solve the equation by subtracting 90 from each side. And I see that angle B is equal to 57 degrees. That is the answer we were looking for. Okay, last example, example 4. Here we have angle C, our exterior angle, which is 136 degrees, and we have our remote interior angles A and B. So once again, the sum of our remote interior angles is equal to the measure of the exterior angle. Now let's substitute in the values that we are given. We do not know the measure of angle A. We know that angle B is 21 degrees and angle C is 136 degrees. So on this problem, we simply subtract 21 from each side, and we find that the measure of angle A is 115 degrees. Okay, your assignment for tomorrow, is to complete review preview problems from 913. They are problems 933 and 934. And that is if you completed the other review preview problems before spring break. If you did not, then you need to catch up, and your assignment is review preview 933 to 938. Now this is our last lesson of the week, and all of your assignments for this week should be submitted to me. You can take a picture of your work or scan your work and email it to me. Thanks, guys.